So already I have explained in SCM session, the demo. Let me recap. The session is for Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O functional training. So I'm an expert in functional, but not technical. I have total 25 years of experience. So I'm not a technical expert. Fine. If you want to learn this application, what is the qualification required means 10th standard is enough for me. 10th standard is enough for me. If you completed your 10th standard, that is enough. So if you want to learn this one, you need to have domain knowledge or functional knowledge. Domain knowledge or functional knowledge. That means real-time scenarios. If you have questions like why, what, where, when, which, these questions, then it is a real-time scenarios that you need to learn. Next one is Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O application, how to operate. You need to learn. Next, little bit technical knowledge, and ERP concepts, and then interview skills, interview techniques. Along with this one, if you want to learn finance, F&O, finance, commerce knowledge, you have to have commerce knowledge. Here, commerce knowledge means debit and credit. So suppose you have completed your 10th standard. How can you know debit and credit? You don't know. Then if you learn positive and negative, if you know this one, that is more enough. Okay, if you know positive and negative. If you don't know debit and credit, no problem. Positive and negative, meaning suppose minus 65 plus 38. Minus 65 plus 38. Then what is the value? Suppose you are confusing, you don't know, then you cannot learn finance. Okay, so plus and minus, if you are clear, you can learn this commerce knowledge. So I will teach you all these skills. And along with the skills, if you want to get a job, you have to have good communication skills, education qualification. You have to have some degree for companies, not for me. Joining the live sessions every day without any mistakes. If it is 1 or 2 days, it is missing, no problem, but you need to join regularly and practicing with the system and then discuss with your colleagues. Along with this above skills, so if you want to get a job, these all skills are required. So above these skills, I will make sure you are going to learn. But along with this one, you need to do or you need to put your efforts to become an expert in product. Okay, whenever I'm teaching, I will teach with you transactions first. Transactions means vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment, like this. Okay, so vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment, check returns. Okay, like this, there are many things you need to learn. That is transaction. Whenever you are doing vendor invoice, there will be terms of payment, methods of payment, cash discounts. Those are setups. You need to learn setups. Masters means customer account, vendor account, chart of accounts. You need to learn. Configurations means journal names, how to create. That is a configuration. Parameters. So in my teaching, first I will teach you transactions. What are the transactions? Next masters, next setups and configurations, and then parameters. Once you understood all these things, I'll create a new legal entity. New legal entity I will create. And then parameters, setups and configurations, masters and transactions. So this is indirectly, it is a sample project. You are going to learn one sample project. Okay, the training will be 7 to 8 finance. Actually, people are pronouncing F&O, F&O. F&O is not the module name. Finance is the module name, but people are pronouncing F&O. I am also using that word, but F&O means it is application name. This is the application name. D365 Finance and Operations is the application name. Finance and Operations means all these modules. Okay, you are going to learn only finance, but people are using the word F&O. That is the reason I'm using the word F&O, because if I'm saying, like, suppose if I say I will teach you finance but not finance and operations F&O, they will think like I'm not going to teach F&O. I'm teaching, but it is finance module, only finance module. So finance module means this one. In this finance module, you are going to learn accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash and bank, fixed assets, budgeting, general ledger, taxes, credit and collections, consolidation. 9 sub-modules. You are going to learn 9 sub-modules. Along with this one, you need to learn little bit about SCM trade and logistics. Trade and logistics also I need to teach you little bit, maybe 10%. Because without those things, you cannot be perfect in finance. Item group, item model group is a part of SCM. Matching policies is a part of SCM, but I will teach to you finance also, in finance also. So that is the reason first 4 weeks, 5 weeks, it is 7 to 8. Next, 6th week or 7th week. Here it is 6th, 7th weeks, it will be 6 to 8. You need to join for both. You need to join for both sessions. Means 6 to 8. So I will combine both together in 6th week and 7th week. Means July 1st week and 2nd week, it will be combined sessions. Later, once again, 3 weeks, it will be separate sessions. So whenever you are learning, you need to understand blue color. Blue color means successfully completed. Orange or yellow color means get error messages, warning messages. Understand that warning message and you need to correct it. Next, red color means the process is stopped. You need to rectify how to correct it. And for installation, if you want to install in your system, you can approach this installation guy, installation person like Rajashekar. His number is 94942 548 he will install, he will charge money. For that, you need to pay money. You can call that person and look at, discuss with him about terms and conditions, how long it will work and all those things. It is your wish, how you want to, like, you and installation guy discuss each other for further process. I don't have any handhold on this guy, but I'm giving students to him from many years, more than 7-8 years. So he is installing in your laptops. This is about brief about introduction. I have total 25 years of experience. Okay. My last designation is Senior Solution Architect. Okay. So this is about me. Anyone want to speak? Any questions? Please unmute and you can discuss with me.
Satya, it's me again, Siva.
Yeah,
See, I'm
Shiva.
based in Australia 11, and my time will be like around 11 o'clock. So I'm not working now, but if I get a job, how will I cater for this training? Will you, how can this, what can be done?
Timings I cannot do anything,
Yeah,
Shiva.
yeah, I
So
understand. Do
because
you,
evening also it is there 7:30 p.m. IST. Next month I am going to start
yeah,
7:30 to 8:30 and 8:30 to 9:30.
PM.
But this is IST. I
Yeah,
think it is midnight for you if it is
yes,
Australia.
yeah. But would you give like recorded sessions if I want to have like I'll install
Yeah,
the
I will give
system?
you recording sessions. Recording sessions also it will be available. I will give you every day
Yeah,
recording session. If
yeah,
you are able to join live session, it is well and good. If you are
Yeah.
not able to, you can go through video recording.
Yeah.
Whenever you got chance to join my session, join the session and you can ask
Yes.
any number of questions.
Right.
Any
Okay.
number of questions. Suppose one day is completely your doubts. I will give clarifications.
Yeah.
So that is the reason whenever I'm starting a new batch, I will give my starting date, but I will never give end date
Okay.
because end date is not in my control. Meaning here I told you 10 weeks.
Mm,
It may be extended to 11th week, 12th week also. If
mm,
everyone is asking too many questions, I will extend my training
okay.
because no one is behind me to close the session and start a new batch.
Yeah.
Earlier, I have a tie-up with institutes, so they are forcing me to close the session at the earliest and start new batch. There is a
Mm,
lot of pressure to me. Now I
mhm.
don't have any pressure because any institute, if they are giving students, they are giving only person. That's it. Everything I will handle it. Okay. So no one is there behind me to start new batch. So whoever is paid fee, I will give highest preference to like or maximum preference to the paid person only. Whoever is going to join. Suppose some people they will ask like we are 3 4 members. Can you start new batch? I cannot. Whenever I'm starting new batch, you need to join. Okay, because 3 4 members are there. Let me finish this batch at the earliest and let me start new batch. No, I will not do like that. That is not my behavior. People will wait, need to wait for my sessions. I cannot make them to comfort to start new batch and I don't want to close the current batches. Okay, this is my behavior. That is the reason I have 1850 WhatsApp community. In that community, around uh, around 60% people are my students. So around 1000 to 1100 people are my students in that community. Okay, because of trust. Usually, any trainer will not keep all students in one batch. Who learned from me like 10 years back, 5 years back, 2 years back, everyone is there in the community, in my community. Some people are project managers, some people are delivery managers, some are lead consultants. There are good positions now. So, because the trust on me. Okay, fine. Any more questions, please? Any more questions?
Uh, hi, sir. So, is
Yeah,
there any scope for like live project or anything, industry project, so that we can know
so
like what exactly
that's what it
happened?
is. That's what this is. A sample project. You are going to learn a sample project. And everything I told you, I'll teach you real-time scenarios only. Every topic. Every topic, whenever I'm teaching, I'll teach you real-time scenarios. Okay, I will give you real-time more examples like what kind of scenarios, situations you are going to use. I'm going to teach you. Yeah, any more questions, please? Any more questions? If no questions, I will go to the subject. Okay, I'm closing this one. So myself, actually, my full name is Satyanarayana Karumuri, but people will call me Satya. Okay, I'm a certified professional, finance, SCM, and SCM expert. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, meaning I will provide corporate trainings also. I have delivered recently training to Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant. Also, I have delivered. Okay, and I have experience in Dynamics experience 16 plus years. Overall 25 years experience, but in Microsoft Dynamics 365, around 16 plus years, around 16 to 17 years of experience. I worked in AX 2009, 2012, D365, all versions. I played different roles. I implemented, supported, there are many. Okay. Now, if you want to learn Microsoft Dynamics 365, functional role, you need to learn 4 transactions first. 4 transactions. Okay, one is vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. These 4 transactions you need to learn. Vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. What is this vendor invoice? Okay, if you want to understand these things, because suppose you have completed your degree, you don't know what is these words. Then let me go to this one. So you are going to join in a software company. That software company may be Accenture, maybe TCS, Infosys, Hitachi, Godrej, Sonata Software. There are so many companies in the market. You are going to join in a software company. Once you join in a software company, you will be allocated to one project. You will be allocated to one project. That project is called, for you it is project, for you it is a project. For this company it is called client. For this company it is called client. So for you it is project. For you individual person it is a project. For this software company it is called client. Okay. What is this client will do? They will purchase the material. They will sell the material. They will purchase the material. From where? Some other companies. So from where you are purchasing this material is called vendor. Here there are 4 types of companies. Software company, client are the actual business, and this business people from where they are purchasing different companies. These companies are called vendors and these companies are called customer companies. So you are purchasing material and you are selling material. Because you are purchasing material, you are taking material from the vendor. You need to submit or you need to pay money to the vendors. So you are paying money to the vendor. It is payable. That is accounts payable. Because you are receiving material from the vendors, you need to pay money for that material. And you are delivering material to the customer, sales. Because you are giving material to the customer, you are going to collect money. That is receiving money. This receiving money is receivables. So you need to understand vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. These 4 transactions we need to understand. But who will do it? Are you going to do it in the company? No. This business people are doing. This business people, accountants, accounts payable clerk, accounts receivable clerk, sales agent or purchasing clerk. Those people will do these transactions. Then why are you learning? Because if you want to learn this setups and configurations, your task is this one. Company creation, parameters, setups and masters. Transaction is not your duty. But if you don't know transaction, you cannot understand these things. Okay, so with my 25 years experience, I never posted in the live environment. In live environment, I have not posted any transaction. But we are learning. The reason behind, if you don't know transactions, you cannot understand all these things. That is the reason you are learning transactions. So who will do this one? Who will execute these transactions? Business users. In this business users. Who are those business users? maybe accountant, maybe purchasing clerk, maybe accounts receivable clerk, accounts payable clerk, sales agent, some different designations guys. They will execute these transactions, these 4 transactions. But you are going to help these guys or you are going to assist these guys. If you want to assist these guys sitting here in the software company, first you need to learn what are these guys are doing. You need to understand. That is the reason you are learning vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. Okay, so if you want to understand this one, there are in your commerce 3 golden rules are there. 3 golden rules. Okay, what are these 3 golden rules? Can anyone tell me? Help me. Whoever knows 3 golden rules. Three golden rules. Personal accounts. Personal accounts. Yes.
Debit the receiver, credit the giver.
Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Next, nominal accounts.
With what comes?
Nominal accounts.
Credit.
Nominal accounts. Real accounts. One is real accounts. Okay, now you are talking about real accounts. Debit.
What comes in?
What comes in?
Credit what goes out.
What goes out. Okay, next, nominal accounts.
Debit all expense and debit.
Debit all expenses and losses.
Yeah. Credit all income and gains.
Credit all incomes and gains. Okay, now debit means positive or negative. Anyone? Debit means positive or negative?
It's negative.
Okay, credit means
Positive.
okay. Debit means positive. Credit means negative. Debit means positive, credit means negative. So now you are confusing me. That's what your question. So some people think like debit means negative, but debit means positive. How can I know? How can I remember? Suppose in your pocket there are 3 cards. Okay, there are 5 cards. 2 debit cards and 3 credit cards. Okay. In your debit card, the amount is there. It is your money. Agree with me? Agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Whatever your money is there in your bank, that is your money. Without any thought, without any thinking, you can spend this debit card amounts whatever the way you want. But credit card is bank is giving. You are borrowing from the bank. You are borrowing from the bank and you need to repay money. It is credit. Appu. Credit means in Telugu word, it is appu. If you are spending money from the credit card, if you are spending money credit card, you need to repay. Okay, so there are many people confused about this debits and credits a lot. Okay, so always debit means positive, credit means negative. I will give clarifications very clearly. Okay, of course you learned from your lecturers, intermediate 2 years, degree 3 years. and MBA 2 years. But still lot of confusion about these debits and credits. Many people, it is not one person, many people will confuse a lot, debit and credit. So I will give clarifications strongly. What is debit? What is credit? In the coming sessions, next 2 weeks, you are going to learn. And as I told you, I'm going to teach you about commerce knowledge. So whatever I'm teaching this commerce knowledge, I cannot make you accountant. I cannot. Because if you want to become an accountant, you need to have the intermediate CEC, commerce knowledge, degree BCom, and then commerce knowledge, MBA commerce, or whatever it is. But if you want to become a finance functional consultant, if you want to become a finance functional consultant, if you know this debit and credit, that is more enough. Okay, I will make strong you about this debit and credit very clearly. Because your lecturers, whoever is explained, those are not experts in entrepreneur. They are teachers or lecturers. They don't have entrepreneur experience. That is ERP experience they don't have. So they try to explain you a lot with different naming conventions, but still confusions will be there. Those confusions will be, you will get clarifications on these debits and credits. Okay, in the coming sessions, you are going to learn. Fine. So one of our colleague is asking, do we have weekend sessions? Okay. So weekdays 6 to 7 and 7 to 8 morning and 8 to 9 morning, these 3 sessions, and night 6 like 7:30 to 8:30 and 8:30 to 9:30 PM IST. And weekends I'm teaching 6 to 8 Saturday Sunday manufacturing and 8 to 9, 8 to 10 project management and accounting. Okay, we don't have these sessions in the weekends. We don't have these sessions in the weekends at present. Maybe in future I may conduct, but at present we don't have. We have the session like evening, sorry, Saturday, Sunday, because why I'm conducting manufacturing and PMA in the weekends? Because majority times this manufacturing or project management accounting, people will join working professionals. Working professionals means they will busy with their day-to-day activities from Monday to Friday, because they will be occupied with projects. They'll be busy, super busy, and they cannot spend time on weekdays. That is the reason I'm conducting weekends. These two. These are at present, it is weekdays only, Monday to Friday, but we don't have weekend sessions.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
So
Finance 8:30 PM classes, when it will be going to start for batches?
Finance 7:30 to 8:30 PM. That's what you're asking. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
This session next month end. Maybe
Next month.
25th or 26th of June. I don't know the date at present. The batch is
Okay.
running already.
Approximately.
Okay, approximately around 20, 22nd, 25th. I don't know the date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else is speaking.
yeah, Satya. So the PMA session will be separate from the finance one. This is a
Yeah, it
completely
is.
separate training.
Yes.
And you'll not include the PMA part in the finance training
So
batches.
like I will combine session. One day I will combine. Okay, so I'm taking this combined session I told you. In this combined session, I will give you high level picture about PMA and manufacturing. Wow, like 2 hours tours. Only high level picture. Because
Okay.
for every module, I need minimum 50 hours. Any circle, if I take minimum 50 hours, I need to teach you. That is the reason I have separated like this. It is 50 hours. Okay, we need 50 hours minimum. It may be extended to 55, 60, 65. That depends based on the discussions. But I cannot cover in this session. I cannot cover because this alone itself, it will take around 50 hours. That's what I told you. It is 10 weeks. Am I right? The main problem is time concern. So that is the reason I'm teaching separately.
Okay. Just asking it because I mean I want to understand from the point of view of charges and all. That's why I'm
Yeah, it will
asking.
be separate. This will be separate and this will be separate. Do you have my number?
Yes, yes.
You can ping me WhatsApp. We'll discuss separately.
Sure, 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 sure.
Yeah. Can I know your full name?
It's Kasturi, sir.
Kasturi. Okay, fine. No
Yeah.
problem. Any more questions, team? Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, if no more questions, let us focus on the subject. I'm closing this one. So here, if you want to learn finance, 4 transactions: vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. Let us focus on vendor invoice, customer invoice. The first focus, vendor invoice, customer invoice. Okay, so if you want to learn vendor invoice, customer invoice, at the time of vendor invoice, what happens? Expenses account debtor to vendor account credit. And customer invoice means customer account debtor to revenue account credit. So how to remember these debits and credits, I will explain you after some time. Let me show you this one. So I'm closing this application completely. How to open this application? You need to click on browser, click on the link. Automatically it will be opened. But in real-time scenario, you need to enter your username and password. At present, it is installed in my laptop, personal laptop. So it is without asking username and password, it is opening because it's a trial version. But in real-time scenario, you need to enter your username and password so that it will open this application. This is looks like application is looks like this one. And here, these are the companies. There are so many companies provided by Microsoft. This is companies provided by Microsoft for practice purpose. So I have created these 2 companies like a B135, B139. That is batch. Whenever I'm teaching, I will create new company that you will learn in the month of July, first week. Not now. Fine. Now, whenever you are practicing, first you need to learn from USMF company. USMF company, United States Manufacturing Company. USMF company means United States Manufacturing Company. You are going to learn this one. So I told you here, the client name is USMF. So the project name is USMF. The client name is USMF. You are working for USMF project. That's what you need to imagine. You are learning from USMF company. That means the client name is USMF company. You are working. And this client, what they will do? They will purchase the material. They will sell the material. So now, actually, so vendor invoices can be done. Vendor invoices can be executed in different ways. First one is vendor invoice journal. Second, purchase order to invoice. Third one, pending vendor invoice. Fourth one, invoice register. Next, invoice journal, invoice pool. Next, invoice approval journal. Next, PO process using WMS, warehouse management system. Next, PO process using landed cost. Next, PO process using advanced inventory management. Next, PO process using PMS. Also there. Nowadays we are not using. So vendor invoice can be executed in 10 different ways. Vendor invoice journal, purchase order to invoice, pending vendor invoice, invoice register, invoice pool, invoice approval journal, purchase order process in using WMS, landed cost, and advanced inventory management, TMS. These all are possibilities. We can generate vendor invoices. Next, sales order invoice or customer invoice. How many ways? One is free text invoice. Next one is sales order to invoice. Next one is SO process using TML, WMS. Next, SO process using TMS. Next, in project management accounting, these are from project management and accounting module. From here, we have one is expense journal to invoice. Next, our journal to invoice. Item journal to invoice. Next, item requirement to invoice. Next, sales order using PMA. Okay, one, two, there is one more. Next one is item requirement. Okay, one, two, three. Okay, that's it. Okay, these are the different ways we can generate customer invoice. So vendor invoice can be executed in 10 different ways. Customer invoice can be executed in 9 different ways. Okay, these are the different ways we can. Now you are learning the first topic, vendor invoice journal and free text invoice. These two topics you are learning now. Vendor invoice journal. Okay, so now go to the application. As I told you, you are going to work in the company or project called USMF. Project or client name is USMF. You need to remember. Now, here you will find the modules. Okay, these are workspaces. These are workspaces. We'll discuss this point later. These are workspaces, but you are going to learn from here. So the first one is accounts payable, collapse all, invoices, invoice journal. Okay, so click on new button. Click on new button. This is technical words. New button. Select the journal name from the drop down. I told you, you are going to learn little bit technical knowledge. Here, I'm not teaching you like technical knowledge means I'm not teaching you about the coding. I'm using the words. You need to remember that words. Click on new button, select the journal name. So here, this is journal name is a configuration. This is how to configure. You are going to learn in future. Okay, this is a configuration. This is a configuration. Journal names is a configuration. How to configure that one you will understand later. This is buttons. Go to lines. So the date is coming from somewhere else. Where it is coming, you will understand later. Voucher number is coming from somewhere else. You will understand later. Vendor account. So vendor account is master. This is masters. Masters or vendor account is a master. Now here invoice date and invoice number you need to enter. What is this? You will understand slowly. So at the time of vendor invoice, vendor will be credited. Okay, and expenses account will be debited. Okay, now here there is some setups. Cash discount is a setup. This is master. This is master. This is setup. This is overall transaction, and we are post button. So blue ribbon completed successfully. That's what I told you. You need to learn blue color. It is successfully completed without any errors. It was completed. Now, if you go to the voucher, expenses account data to this is expenses account data to vendor account credit minus. I told you it is minus vendor account credit because I told you here debits means positive, credit means negative. So credit negative, credit negative, vendor balance negative. Now, how can I remember this debit and credit? How can I remember? And you only told me debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here, you need to imagine this is your company. So whenever you want to learn ERP, you are going to sit here, but you need to imagine this is you are running your business. Then you can easily understand. You started your business, you are purchasing mobiles and you are selling mobiles. You are purchasing laptops, you are selling laptops. That is your business. Then you can easily understand. Okay, so you are sitting here. Now, who is giving material to you? Who is giving material? Customer or vendor?
Vendor.
Vendor. That is the giver. Here, I can just modifying material giver. The material giver. Someone joined. Okay. So the material giver. The material giver is credit. That's what you are saying to me. Material giver. Vendor is the giving material. So giver, credit. Here, expenses, debit. You only told me debit expenses. That's what we are doing. Expenses, debit. All the expenses. Debit. You only know this rule already. So expenses account data to vendor account credit. How can I remember vendor? Vendor is the giving the material because if I'm running my business, Vendor is giving the giver. So vendor credit. This is negative amount. I need to pay this money to the vendor because I'm taking material from the vendor. I need to pay. That I will do it later. Okay. Now customer account debtor to revenue account credit. Let us understand now second one. Accounts receivable module. Accounts receivable module. Collapse all. Invoices. Free text invoice. Click new button. Select the customer. Select the customer account. And revenue account. Select revenue account. Revenue account is 4 series, some account is there. Okay, here it is other revenue I'm entering. 300 I'm entering. Now I'm posting. Click OK. Okay, now if you verify invoice journal, voucher, it is empty. There is no voucher. Now I'm taking duplicate. Now I'm going to general ledger module, collapse all, periodic tasks, subledger journal entry is not yet transferred. Let me transfer now. So now what is this? Subledger journal entry is not yet transferred. What is this? You don't know. Now I'm not teaching now. So I'm keeping pending point because it is too early to understand to you. I'll write down pending points. In future, you are going to learn what is subledger journal entries not yet transferred. This is I have not explained. I'm utilizing this one. So it is a pending point. So I'll write down pending points one by one because whenever I'm teaching at that time, you cannot imagine what is this. You cannot understand now. So in future, after 1 month, you are going to learn what is this subledger journal entries not yet transferred. But we did it now, transfer. Then the voucher is displaying. So here, forget about the taxes at present because you don't know about taxes at present. You learn this one later. Customer account data to customer balance account data to revenue account credit. Credit minus customer account data to revenue account credit. So here, now go to this one, customer account. The receiver from your company, who is receiving?
Customer.
Who is receiving? Customer. So the material receiver, I'm adding for understanding purpose. Material receiver is the debit. That's what it is. The material receiver. Debit. You only told me the receiver. And revenue or income, all incomes and gains is a credit. So all incomes is credit. So revenue credit. So how to apply this logic? You need to understand. Simple. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Whatever you have learned, golden rule, that I have applied in the vendor invoice and customer invoice. credit the giver, because vendor is the giver to our company, because this is your company. You need to imagine, this is your company. You are running your business. The giver, the receiver, the giver, the receiver. So actually I cannot amend this one because I'm a small guy in accounting terminology. Okay, in chartered accounts, there are so many people are chartered accounts are there. So accounts experts, they designed this rule. I cannot change it. But for understanding purpose, I'm amending this point. Okay, for your better understanding. For better understanding, I'm adding this point material to remember for you forever. But the giver and the receiver. Okay, simple. Whatever you learned in your commerce, 3 golden rule, I have applied these 3 rules so that you can understand this vendor invoice, vendor invoice, and customer invoice. Any questions, please? Any questions? Okay, so someone asked like. So, Hema, we can discuss one-to-one. Do you have my number, Hema?
Yes,
Hema, do
sir.
you have my? Yeah, you can ping
Yeah.
me what one-to-one WhatsApp. We'll discuss one-to-one.
Sure.
Anything else, please? Any questions? Today, just I have introduced what is vendor invoice, customer invoice. So here, customer invoice means we learned free text invoice. Actually, there are so many types of invoices you are going to learn in future. Vendor invoice 10 types, customer invoice 9 types. Okay, but not these things are not in depth. Just you are going to learn high level picture, because WMS, TMS, landed cost, advanced inventory management, these are separate course. WMS, TMS, landed cost, advanced inventory management, these are separate course. Okay, in the same manner, this is project management and accounting. PMA, it is a separate course. But I will give you high level picture. What is PMA? High level picture, 2 hours session I will give you. Okay, but you are going to learn all these things a lot. And these two also high level picture only you are going to learn. Because I cannot cover the entire subject. Suppose if you want to learn WMS, I need to teach you 10% here, 10% here, then I need to go to WMS. Because whenever I'm teaching any module, I'll create a new company. If I want to create a new company and if I want to show in WMS, without finance and SCM topics, I cannot go to advanced warehouse management. So minimum setups required here, I will cover, and then I will go to this one. Same here also. First, I need to teach here some 10% or 5 to 10%, then I will go to manufacturing. This one also, PMEM also 10%, 5 to 10% here, 5 to 10% here, then I will go to this one. Because if you are going to create a new company without setups in these two, you cannot learn this one directly. Impossible. Okay. Yeah. Before wind up, any questions, please? We have last 3-4 minutes time. And today, tomorrow, and Monday, the same link will work. Okay. So the same link, 23rd and 26th. 27th, I will change the link. Okay. 23rd also, tomorrow also the same links you can join with the same. And Monday also you can join the same link. After that, once whoever is paid fee, those people only will be allowed into the group. I have created already WhatsApp group, batch 130, 143 and 144. In that group, I will add into the coming groups. Yes, please. Anyone, any more questions? Yeah, Satish, how you got this link? Satish?
Sir,
I got from the My Learning.
My Learning Nest. Okay, they will share with you. They will give you information, because first you need to get information from My Learning Nest. Then you will get my number. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise,
Sir,
you can
this is
ask
on.
institute. Yes, please.
Sir, we have another demo classes for the next 2 days for SCM.
See, finance and SCM. Now it is started the session. But you can join, because in one day you cannot take the decision whether I'm teaching properly or not. Am I right?
Correct, sir.
So
So like
that is the
in
reason I'm
yeah.
allowing you tomorrow also. Tomorrow and Monday, I'm allowing you the session, continuation session. But after Monday, you need to pay fee. Then only will be continued. Otherwise, it will be discontinued.
Okay, this is the continue. Your this class has been will be started immediately after this demo classes.
Now, today it was started. This is the first day. Tomorrow it will be continued.
Okay.
Okay.
And see,
So
I have a
yeah.
query like, so I'm working in a different field. I'm switching to the software IT.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
these classes will be enough to survive to get a job.
Yes, definitely, for sure. So I
Okay,
told you,
so
like, I have trained more than 1100 people, 1000 to 1100 people I have trained. They got job from my training firm.
okay, we will get the certificate as well, right?
Certification, it is a separate fee. You need to pay to the Prometric Center or Microsoft, and you need to pay fee, and you need to get certified from that one.
Okay, so as a fresher, we don't have the enough chances to get a job. So we will put a suppose if a 3 to 4 year of experience. So how
Yes,
we will
that's
how we
what.
will
With
get the
my training,
we are getting any
with
supporting
with my training, you are going to get around 3 to 4 years of experience knowledge.
okay, it will be
Good.
supporting in our CVs as well.
So I'm not going to give you support for CV. Okay. So if you prepare, I will give you sample CV to you. You can prepare yourself. And if you want, you can share with me. I will verify if it is any corrections required.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Fine. Recorded session, I will give you once the batch is formed, because some people paid fee already to me. Some people are paying. Okay. Once it is, everyone is confirmed Wednesday, Thursday, next coming by Tuesday or Wednesday, I will share with you video recordings, all video recordings from that day. Okay. Sajid?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Fine. Any more questions, team? Any more questions? Same link, you can join tomorrow. Finance session and SCM session, you can join. Okay, it is continuation. It is not like it will start batch separately. No, it was started today. Today is the first day. All these video recordings I will share with you later. Yes, Mahesh, please. Anyone want to speak? Anyone? Any more questions? If no more questions, we can wind up the session. We'll connect once again tomorrow. You can join for SCM 6 o'clock and finance 7 o'clock. Okay, see you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Sir, hello.
Yes, tell me, Satish.
Sir, I joined late in I joined late like 20 minutes. Sir, just can you show me the first two slides if it's don't mind?
Yeah, yeah. So
Like
which one you want?
your
Yeah.
introduction and all.
So here, so I'm going to teach you all these things.
So just cover the finance thing. That's just fine for me.
Yeah, so finance means I have started like at 7:30 only.
Okay.
Finance topic. So this is about what is the way I'm going to teach you. I have given explanation.
Mm.
Got my point? What are the topics I'm going to cover? Commerce knowledge, domain knowledge, and then Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O, little bit technical knowledge, ERP concepts, and interest skills. All these things, I'll give you clarification. You need to have these three skills. To get a
Okay.
job,
How I have.
all these things you have to have.
Mm.
And then I will teach you the way how I'm teaching. Transactions set, and then master setups, configuration, parameters. I'll teach you all
Mhm.
these things. And the session will
Basic
be 10
parameters.
weeks.
Okay. So morning, it's
Yes.
supposed to be morning 7 o'clock in India time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
basically, I'm not in India, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no problem. So the same time, whatever you have joined, 7 to
Mhm.
8.
Okay, 7 to 8 is Indian time. So you cover all the F&O module completely, sir, in finance? I mean,
See, in finance, I will cover 9
that
sub-modules. General ledger, budgeting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash and bank, fixed assets,
okay.
taxes, credit and collections, consolidation, and little bit about trade and logistics. Small.
Uh-huh. There is no management accounts will not be there, sir, in this.
This is a separate. I will teach you high level picture, only
Uh-huh.
1 hour, 2 hours. But if you want to learn this one, we need 50 hours.
Okay.
Separate session,
So
it
the
is weekends. It is
so
weekends. Hmm.
in finance, this whole the entire the light big circle will be covered. It's
No, it is not this one.
uh-huh.
See, like for understanding, I have given right, I have written like this. I'm going to teach you
Okay.
finance. Finance means this module. The timings are there. And
7:30.
then you
Okay.
need to learn trade and logistics. This one also. See, if you learn only finance, you are going to
Mm-hmm.
become a finance junior consultant. If
Mm-hmm.
you learn
Okay.
this one also, you are going to become a finance senior consultant. If you learn this also, you are going to become a finance expert.
Okay, sir. So yeah, I need to learn 3 modules then.
Yes. First, you can start with finance and you can get a job. If you are
Mm.
already working, then you can look for both.
I'm already working, sir. Actually, I'm an finance controller.
Hmm. But you are
Just
a business user. You are a finance control means you are a business user, not a finance consultant.
okay, but I'm deciding to switch into tech. I mean,
Yeah, that's what. You can learn this one easily. First, you can start with, if you have time, better to learn both together. These two. If you
okay.
have time, better to learn these two always.
Mhm.
6 to
Okay.
7, trade and logistics SCM, 7 to 8, finance.
6 to 7, it's hard to miss. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:30 a.m. here.
So where are you? In which country you are in?
Europe, sir. I'm from Malta.
Okay. Malta?
Yeah, yes. I'm in Italy.
Understood. Yeah, okay. Italy. I know little bit hard for you, for Europe people. I know the
Yes,
challenge.
but
Otherwise, we have evening 6:30 to 7:30 and 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. IST.
that will be busy, sir. I'm in the office in that time.
Yeah. That's I know. I know
No,
the Europe people is a very complex, but I don't have alternative at present.
I know, sir. Sir, can you explain the 2 slides? I mean, there is 2 tabs which you started. I mean, about
Which
yourself
one?
and
Yeah. So this one is
not,
introduction.
not,
Okay. Now,
yes, sir,
okay,
not.
understood.
Mhm.
Fine.
Yes,
So
sir, this
just
one.
introduction, like this is myself. I have certified in all these three. I'm a certified
Mhm.
professional for MB310, MB330, MB335. I'm a certified
Okay,
trainer. I'm a certified trainer. I will provide corporate trainings also to like
okay,
Accenture, Cognizant, Capgemini, like this kind of companies also I will provide trainings. And I have
okay,
my experience. I have total 25 years experience. In the 25, around 16 to 17 years in Microsoft Dynamics. Around 8
no,
years other ERPs.
okay, sir.
Yeah, I worked in
So,
H
in your opinion,
2009,
is
2012.
this is can I go with Microsoft D65 F&O or which one is better? Because there will be an
Always the first demand is finance.
No, I am finance guy, sir. So I can take finance, but I'm asking if there is an impact of the AI in this.
See, personal touch is required. Wherever personal
Yeah,
touch is there, wherever personal
yeah.
touch is there, AI cannot be replaced. Agree?
I,
Training
I
cannot be
understand.
replaced. AI cannot be replaced because
Oh,
you have to have touch. Now you are a business user. Whenever you are facing challenge, you are going to approach consultants. Am I right?
yes, sir.
So now also you can try from the Google, but you
Mm,
cannot. You will not try. You will approach a consultant. Agree?
yes, yes.
Then
I,
whether it is AI or Google, whatever it is, now also Google is there. You can search whatever you are facing challenges. You can search and you can spend 2 hours, 3 hours. You can find the solution. But you are not doing. You are creating a ticket. Agree?
I agree, sir.
So why are you creating ticket? You are depending on one person. In this case, whether it is Google is there or AI is there, you will not spend time on searching this one. Consultants will do it and he will give the solution. So always you are depending on some people. Agree?
I agree, sir.
That's what. So AI cannot be replaced. Personal touch.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So,
If it is a coding developer, suppose you are a developer,
mm,
then the code is Microsoft, like AI is writing coding a lot. Then it will be replaced. The developers will be replaced. I cannot say completely. Out of 100 developers, they may really need 5 developers or 10 developers. Is more enough. Am I
okay,
right?
sir. Yeah.
That is a risky job nowadays. Consultants cannot be replaced with the consultant role cannot be replaced by AI because accountants, stores persons, sales persons, marketing department, purchase department, operations department, they will not have that much time to search in the Google or AI what I'm facing problems. Or simply I will create a ticket. Consultant will help me. That's it. Got
Okay,
it?
sir. Yeah, sir. Fine.
This is a truth. This is a reality. Fine. Any more questions? Anyone?
No, sir. Fine.
Yeah. Satya, Praveen, Santosh, Mahesh, Ashfaq, and Kiran. If any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we can wind up the session now.
No, sir. As of now, no questions.
Okay. See you all. Bye bye.
Right, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah. Bye.